Where did everybody go? Hey, send me another invite, cause the shit ain't come through. It came through, but I don't see the shit. Oh, I got it, never mind.
Flows on my necklace, stunt so hard, I make motherfuckers want to kill me. They feel me.
Shit is real beef.
You gonna better never evolve with me. Nigga say I'm supposed to die tonight. Talking like the shit, okay. I'm down and ride tonight. Whip rolling, whip stolen, AK loaded. I'm down and die tonight. Straight loaded, locked and loaded. Somebody down and ride tonight. I threw your baby mama in a wheelchair.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As the season winds down, let's take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still a lot to play for between now and Wild Card Weekend, and as usual, seeding should wind up playing a major role in determining who goes into the Super Bowl. It's the Monarchs going up against the Bats. With that, let's get you out to the Texas Capitals. Standing by in Austin, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA
what you heard, nigga?
Today, it's a
Nah, fuck what you heard. I keep two little
between
boys
the
on the
London
road.
Monarchs and the
In the
Austin
bus,
Bats.
yeah. Talk up, wait in the game now first. You know the mouth was, I ain't never had work.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Yeah, I was in the way.
Tackled at about the 35. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And this offensive unit should have a lot of juice coming off the big output that they had 1 week ago.
Not much confidence, is there? When you've played well the week before, you can't wait to get back on the field and do it again.
They'll look to throw. No, he doesn't
I don't know why she
Maybe
at
some
that
alligator arms there
when
going
the
over
go,
the
she
middle.
gonna miss
Third
me.
down.
All the motherfuckers shoes, all that Tiffany,
And here now,
all the
the
tattoos
defensive
I'm
starters.
missing. I'm gonna be
Montez
special.
Burfict is a super talent and a fierce competitor. He can do it all at the
We
linebacker
go to
position.
war with whoever.
This
Forever.
defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Oh, I think I was cooked about 4 o'clock.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Wild ass nigga, man. Come on, man.
50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher.
I strikes for this shit, man. Yeah, hey. This is no facade. I don't want nobody gone.
Room here to run. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here was the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood. But give them credit. They got it to pay off.
And my mother lost a mother. Then my grandma lost a mother. Then I fucked around on my cousin. I thought I never seen my.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the comebacker.
Sunday, man. It's called Nice Jam Day.
Passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We had to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. I think they have to be happy with the result.
It's caught. It's song for you. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
You hate on my man Lucci, man. This is a song right here. Need that song to you, bruh. Hey, oh, stood on that block like that. Stood on that block with. Stood on that block with my dog cock. I stood on that block like a savage.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Fuck no, boy. I listen to Lucci over thugs. My man don't do nothing great. My man don't do nothing suspect.
That play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside.
Yeah, I mean, that might be your opinion.
But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He as the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
From the 9-yard line now, it's first and goal. They'll run it with Johnson.
Yeah,
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They'll drop the throw. Screenplay, Johnson.
Tell me why niggas be acting like bitches.
On the play, and that'll make it third and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is third and goal. And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I got that iron in my little purse.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Man, fuck that nigga. Go listen to my bad young boy. Go listen to my nigga young boy.
Now a play fake here on first down. This one grabbed by
Tell me why niggas be acting like
13
bitches.
yards there on the pickup, and that enables him to also pick up the first.
There's nothing like getting out of the gate and finding your favorite target. Andy Dalton just did that with A.J. Green.
And some people call that a nice fantasy football connection as well.
Yeah, they're piling up the points that way, and they want to see that continue.
Passing, it's Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, so that'll bring up second down.
One of the selling points of the end route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
The defense won that play so fast, and I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Here's Dalton for the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find different areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They go play action here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give them the first down.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. In motion right comes Green. First and 10 for Dalton. And this is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
And one thing about Dog stay talking that shit, though.
His third touchdown now on the year. Yeah. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fuck that nigga.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Alright, get the fuck out of here.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh my God, dude.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Complete here to Gary Barnage. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up. Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second as he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Little bitch.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. A good pickup there at 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out
position. Hey, man, because hit that nigga up for me, y'all.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The nigga I got to play with the skins, man.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
No, that's not his. That's not good. I'm going to take his name up.
You call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back now with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's Austin football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle here to Brown.
Loud Pat Kobe, man.
Down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Yeah, he jumped in the invite, then he left.
Offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Fuck it, I guess I don't want to play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
I ain't following.
And tough starting field position here.
I sent that nigga 3 game advice. He know what's up, man.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Second down now after the incompletion.
You ain't gonna shake now.
Dalton hovering near the goal line.
Oh, boy.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted.
Oh, boy.
He will take this one home. It's a
That
touchdown.
fucking blitz.
That was an interception,
Oh.
but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now this offense ready to take over again. First and 10 for Dalton. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. They give him a gain of 38. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now he works his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
NBA young boy, man. Everybody wanted the skies, man, to sing. These hoes set you up to you, they lay you down, they just serve it to me. Smoking dope with the things. Sitting at younger vets, and the nigga give me a reason. How my niggas see them burp me up.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree.
Everybody gave me shit.
But I always remember
saw that in my own dealership.
We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
I said, with the 38, I got it played me.
Able to find him in this type of a situation.
Defense showing blitz.
Don't try to play me. Don't try to play me. I'm a 38, baby. Go against me. I'm a savage.
That'll bring up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
After watching him drop
and I don't go nowhere without that. I know me. This shit's a cut on my old niggas talking down on me.
Until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Y'all know about this shit right here, Slim.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton surveying the field. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
I'm reckon what the lead
came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Another chance for Dalton. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback as easy targets.
Come on, man.
But in the NFL, you've got to run the entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open. Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Very quickly here, but that's complete. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
That was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're talking, when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. And it'll be Dalton again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, Chuck Pagano turns to the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 39. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points. But they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline. Somewhat happy.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Just get back to what you were doing well before.
You were going to say they need to have that memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right, your mind to beat guys to the football, and getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has
I've been waiting on him.
Goes Duke Johnson. Touchdown. Duke Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
You talking about on a New World franchise,
maybe
right?
The defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration
I want my spot.
may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And tough to win games if you're going to.
I can't curve a nigga like that, man. That's my foreman,
man. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
You're looking for the big chunk now.
Be the nigga that give me the free hours, man.
Field goal way of doing it.
Yeah, that's my foreman. Yeah, he give me 3 hours and all that, man. I want to stay home here, still safe and
feel a lot more comfortable.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football.
I'll be back, man. I'm about to leave the party. Man, look, when I send your message, bro, let me back in.
To react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Screenplay, Johnson. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do?
Again, he said send him an invite now. I just told him, bro, when he get on, he got to play his game every day when his game comes. He ain't gonna do that
shit. They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us
they got confidence. The last time you had got on the
they just want to make sure they
get
them
settled
down
a little bit on offense and give their defense a little bit
of a chance to rest.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Oh, you got to take the team that's available now, boy. If you're going to play.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh!
And for the third,
bullshit around.
It's a touchdown.
He said he about to go handle that shit now. He said his son had got on the game.
I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air.
No, but I told you that. I said this nigga son.
Hard to do.
He's gonna try to invite me to play that nigga.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah. Nah. Like I told you, I'm worrying about me. I ain't really worrying about nobody else. Got some old niggas on my list.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, come on.
It's complete.
That's fucking weird, man.
After a good game. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it's good enough for a first down. And now they're in the hurry up.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner.
Yeah, you standing there, dude. Oh, really?
He's got an escort
Fumble that
and they pick up big yardage.
And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that'll be good enough for the first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
Are you talking to that nigga now?
Toward halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, come on, dude.
Josh Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fresh set of downs here.
That's his down hits, man.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Now that's the way you run offense. Understanding your clock situation. Excellent job getting to the sideline and getting out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's the way to conserve time.
They go play action here on 1st down.
I created an own.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Now this offense ready to take over again. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Be a murder. You think about taking
something in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule.
2016s, baby. You looking sweet, man. We had
so here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Hey, bro, I've been trying to do this shit since last season, though, bro. This ain't.
Ball pops out.
Nah, it was like we only had like 5 motherfuckers, 6 motherfuckers, shit like that. Like,
it's going to be conscious that it's probably
I always wanted to do it with a whole 32 users. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody playing a person.
Halfback sent in motion.
Nah, yeah, you right.
Nah,
you right. I can shit.
Finding time. He's going to look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Yeah.
They come out here in the eye. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Hey, nah, that's what I'm going to holler at you about, right? Man, I work Monday through Friday,
fast enough that he had no time to look down.
I work Monday through Friday, bro.
And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Yeah, I work Monday through Friday, but I get off every day at 3, man. I'm just saying, so in case a nigga think, you know what I'm saying, he trying to play me and shit, and I ain't. I leave my game on, bro. I leave my game on.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun,
I'm gonna see if
and they missed an opportunity.
See if Freezy got somebody, because yesterday we playing with some things.
Let's go! On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds Barnage. He's got it. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
He's got his man on the crossing route. It's a pickup of 19, and that'll give him a first down.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Let's go! Black round! They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And they're going to speed things up here. Here we go. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Duke Johnson, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They go back to the air here after the INT. And caught right side, Green. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
Give them 13 on the pickup there. And that enables them to also pick up the first.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This will be Dalton again. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football.
Touchdown! Their big tight end, end. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And they will line up now for the two-point try.
Set wide 20.
Here's Dalton to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, don't know that.
First down, he'll drop to throw.
Good.
He'll loft one deep, and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in.
I had the wrong fucking man.
Josh Gordon with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year.
Right.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Hey, that nigga ain't gonna hit you back, LB? I'm talking about the niggas in the game, man. The game that I could have played. Road boy coming. Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let me see that.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time,
I woke up feeling like a
down on the
foul.
scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And it'll be Dalton again.
Oh, my God. I forgot to press triangle. Shit. Oh. It's like you used to get the press triangle. What the fuck? Too over.
Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Hey, I'll be back, bro. I'm about to go do some recruiting, bro.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10.
Come on, dude.
Incomplete.
What the?
Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the back.
Come on, man. That man can catch the ball, man. Come on. Okay.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Oh.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you worked on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And touchdown! Josh Gordon with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the
time, I fucked that up.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
He's trying to run that shit like last year, man. Trying to get the defense to actually fuck up and run motions a lot.
On the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Run those teams fault.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Green will come in motion right. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more.
Where the fuck is my receiver? What the?
That's incomplete. Nearly
nigga didn't even go for a route, man. What the fuck?
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground. It didn't go in the other direction.
Play action here with Dalton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, Davis is...
And my goodness, another interception.
I'm moving, too.
Picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Corey Brown, and it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. On third down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Y'all, top flight events today, LB.
Everybody still sleeps. Well, what the fuck?
Shit, I've been hitting SWAT up for 2 days, bro.
Motherfucker.
You sure? Hold on. Let me. I'm sure.
And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
2 days, right? 2 days. Yeah, we've been on top flight for 2 days. Cause
trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down following the incompletion.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep
yeah, Friday, LB, I posted that shit Friday at 11:30 a.m., bro. So, yeah, today's event. I need that force against
3 yards left to grab here on third down.
Oh, no, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in there, bro.
Dalton off play action. And Eifert has it. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. That one goes for 13 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I came fast. What's up, bro?
What up? Millie?
They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Hey,
so
Top.
Now comes the offense back onto the field. And this
that nigga Rack pissed me off last night.
Didn't get it.
Who the one that was running the party?
But we'll see how they respond.
Nah.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series.
I know that part of y'all was here last night. I got in, man. That nigga was acting like a host, and I got the fuck out of this, man.
Again in a similar situation.
Maybe makes that offense
well, I backed the fuck out there trying to tell me, man, how are these dudes getting hit? I'm like, what the fuck you want a nigga to leave?
Right,
just say that,
yeah.
The next time you have the ball.
It's going, is it?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. Josh Gordon with a career touchdown game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Hey, who the fuck is Baltimore, man?
1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
All right, I'll get out. I'm going to leave out.
Again. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They come out here in the eye. They'll drop the throw. The tight end, Gary Barnage, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you lose in the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. Hey, injured player.
Let me call you right back.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Hello? I'm about to run this clock out.
Oh, y'all in the game?
So start on the ground here with
well, I'm glad y'all said, boy, that was close. That was close. Hey, real shit, I just turned off injuries, bro. I just turned off injuries on the way to the bench.
I know the toss play begins
with
the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, my Lord. These niggas is not even right.
Yeah, man, this nigga swat fucking up raw stats and shit.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They send Green to the left on his own.
Yeah, he does me, bro.
Another
He's
look for
like,
Dalton on
just take the
second and 10.
man.
He's got time. Flush to
That's
his
what he
right.
told me, yeah.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be third down.
Just take the
and we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it
don't let me find out he's ducking me. I said that the first day, bro.
This is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Why y'all both got dark jerseys on like that, bro? I wasn't even playing that
Slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Big fourth down here. It's Dalton. And now here's another interception. A great read, and it's picked off.
After Barry just bust this nigga's head, I'm about to bust this nigga's head. Google me. Hey, Barry, I'm about to Barry. Y'all think I go off on witness with some niggas like that? Watch how I ride this nigga Google me, bro.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that
already know how he plays. After you told me that, I already know how he
the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play.
This nigga wanted it down. What the fuck?
Time for a break.
Oh, here we go.
Back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Too many interceptions.
Damn, I can't play like this, bro. I couldn't.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, shit.
And that is incomplete. So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender,
damn, I can't keep up with the man.
It's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for the player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
At least they sliding that shit, though.
Play action now. Dalton.
What the?
And my goodness, another interception.
Tap the motherfucking button, man. What the fuck?
A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Coleman has it here right side, and he will get into the end zone. It's another
Where the fuck was the safety, man?
This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight.
You and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what...
Man, nigga, I was 6 weeks, man. 8 weeks. 5 to 8 weeks, man. You might come back early.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that.
They've got his man complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
That nigga is huge, bro. That nigga's a bust.
No one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And they're going to hurry back to the line.
That nigga's like 2 offensive linemen together.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass.
And now here's
stupid as shit, man.
Ooh. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's Sylvester Williams there to bring him down. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Now a handoff. Johnson. And there goes Duke Johnson. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, I just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Hey, who ain't doing nothing right now? I'm trying to play somebody, man. Hey, LB, who the fuck was that whooped me the last game, man, when we played regular, man? I said he represent for the league.
League, nigga.
That'll do it for us. For Charles
I was gonna get in the league regardless, bro. You know that.
NFL on EA Sports. For more,
you knew that, LB. I told y'all the break I was trying to get in.
Madden NFL. With that, we say, everybody.